are back with week number Wildcard.
Week number Wildcard.
Week number 19. And before we get started this video, I want to give you guys the final results, the final awards. I have them all written down here from the Fantasy League. Those of you that watched. First place, the Fantasy Championship. It was, you're not allowed to have coffee on here. It was Brandon's Pirates taking on Brady's Hot Dogs, and Brandon Pirates won. Brady, it was a close game. It was a really good game, but we figured it out at the end with all the DeMar Hamlin stuff, all that. I'm really happy that DeMar Hamlin's okay. But here are some awards that I'm giving that. Longest winning streak went to the Hot Dogs at 7. The best record is my team, the Eagles, the Rolling Eagles, that went 9-5. And then most entertaining game is when two teams scored more points than your league's record in one game. When the Pirates beat the Eagles 179.64 to 173.46. And then the final standings, Pirates won the championship. They went 10-7. The Hot Dogs went 9-7. The football club went 8-8. The Rolling Eagles went 9-7. The Let's Ride went 6-8. Team Lebowski went 5-9. And looking forward for next season, folks. That's it, and let's get on to the playoffs. So the team I'm rooting for in these playoffs are my Cincinnati Bengals, because the Patriots and the Jets are out. So
they're his Cincinnati Bengals. Just so you know, Benny put up a bid, and he's now the controlling owner of the Cincinnati Bengals. Benny, good job. He's now one of the 32 NFL owners.
Yep. Actually, no, 31. No, not like one of like 130.
Well, right, he's a part owner. Right.
No, because the Packers have like 100 owners.
Oh, I see, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're owned by the fans, right?
Yeah.
They're owned right. They're shares of the fans,
yeah.
Yeah. So we have 6 lovely games in this first wild card weekend of the playoffs. And they all kick off Saturday at 4:30. We're coming to you a little while before that. First game is the Seahawks, the 7 seed, taking on the 2 seed, the 49ers, in San Francisco. I think the Seahawks surprised everyone by making it to the playoffs.
Yeah. So let me go first in this one. I think the Seahawks are gonna make this a good game. I think it's gonna not be that close, but look close at times. And I'm gonna give the Niners the win, 31 to, let's say, 14. 31-14. Be a good game overall.
All right. I agree. I don't think the 49ers are going to...
And 32-15's never happened in the National Football League, so...
I can't one-up you?
So if he puts that would be a weird score. You can, but...
I do think that this could be a good game. I do see the Seahawks playing any team they play tough. But I do see the 49ers coming out on top here, even with Brock Purdy. I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk, but I do see the 49ers getting the victory here, 24-17.
All right. Next up, we got Chargers and Jaguars.
That's tonight's game.
I don't know who's going to win this game. Whoever's going to win, though, I think will win by a bit. And to be honest, I know Jaguars have had this great run and everything, but I think it's the Chargers' time, and I think it's the Chargers' time. Last time these guys played, the Jaguars won 38-10, mind you. But the Chargers were all injured. The Chargers are on some type of run, I think, and they have a longer winning streak than the Jaguars do, even though the Jaguars one is a lot more hyped. But the Chargers are that quiet team that snuck in the playoffs, and I think it's going to sneakily win this game, and I think they're going to win it, I'm going to say 27-22. I think it'll be a close one. Be a close one.
I think the Chargers finally made the playoffs this year, and it's really nice to see them there, and I'm excited for them. They have had a tough season, a lot of injuries. And they've been touch and go. They are somewhat healthy. Mike Williams, I think, is injured, but he's going to be playing injured. And the Jaguars, because they won their division, even though they won it at 9-8, have the home field advantage against the 10-7 Chargers.
Oh yeah, they lost.
So, and the Jaguars have a ridiculous amount of momentum going into this game. I don't think it's going to be easy for either team, but I think we're going to get a victory here by the Jags to move on to the second round of the playoffs, and it's going to be damn close. Going to come right to the end. Jaguars 22, Chargers 21.
Oof.
1 point game.
Well, next up, we got the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills.
Tua-less Miami Dolphins.
The Tua-less.
Poor Tua has not played like any games. He had a concussion, and it's so bad he hasn't played for weeks and weeks and weeks.
All right.
It's almost like a bye week for the Bills, right?
So I'm going with the Dolphins here. I think Skylar Thompson is going to come out and throw 5 interceptions, and I'm going to say it's like 46-10 Bills.
Oh, wait, you just said you're going with the Dolphins.
To lose.
Oh, he's trying to trick everyone.
To lose.
46-10?
Yeah.
Wow, that's quite the score.
It is.
I think the Bills are going to run ragged all over the Dolphins. I don't think it's going to be 46-10. But I don't think the Dolphins have a chance. I do think that they could probably get a couple of pretty plays happening, courtesy of Mr. Tyreek Hill and maybe Jason Waddle. But I think that ultimately the Bills stomp the Dolphins out of the playoffs, and they do it pretty easily. 33-17.
Actually close. And next up, we got potentially our game of the weekend, and this game.
They say the most evenly matched teams of all the games
should be a good one, and it's on Nick. I know they're doing it on Nick, but
I saw a funny thing on TV. I think it was, or on the radio. I think it was the TV, and as they basically were saying, the Vikings are setting themselves up to have a close game with the Giants. And it's kind of funny because every single game the Vikings played this year was a close game.
Yeah.
They just won most of them.
Except the ones where they lost 41-3.
Right.
So I think they are going to lose that bad, but not this week. I think the Vikings are going to take this one, and I think it's going to be exactly like you were saying, a close game. And I think it's going to be maybe... I think it's going to be 26-24 Vikings.
26-24. Whoa, that's quite the score.
I think it will be I think the Giants will have a 4-point lead. No, a 5-point lead, and the Vikings will do a last drive. Or no, they'll have a 4-point lead, and then
I think it's legit.
Get it at the end.
I think if any of the underdogs have a chance to win and beat the favorite team, it's this game with the Giants over the Vikings.
Don't.
I do. I think that if any of them has a chance to do it, this is the one.
Don't.
That said, I will not pick the Giants.
Good.
I'm going Vikings.
That's why.
I don't think it's going to be pretty either. 17-14. Vikings win. Last second field goal.
All right.
All right.
Next up, we got the Lamarless and Huntley-less Ravens taking on the Burrows.
Who is their quarterback going to be?
Bengals. Luke Falk.
Luke Falk, the kicker from New England?
No.
Oh.
I think it's not 100%. I think it's Luke Falk or this other guy. I forget his name. Number 12.
Okay.
The guy they put in last week, but he's injured too, apparently, so we'll see. So
it doesn't look good for the Ravens. They're not quite the same team without Lamar.
So we got Ravens, the Bengals, and
the Bengals are ridiculously good.
I'm gonna say this one's gonna be 38-13. It's gonna be the largest score
in favor of the Bengals, I assume.
No, the Ravens. I'm kidding.
There's no way they're putting up 38 without Lamar. I don't see this game as being much of anything. I'm actually probably looking forward to maybe going to bed early on Sunday night because this game will probably be boring.
I'm a Burrow
still would
fan.
like to watch. I'm a Burrow fan too. I'm rooting for him, and I do wish Lamar was playing because it certainly would make this game a lot more exciting. But without Lamar, you can't get behind the Ravens, in my opinion. I'm going Bengals, and I'm going Bengals big. 33-13.
Okay.
All right.
I went bigger.
You did go bigger.
So the last game of the week.
Monday
This
night football.
is going to be a big game. I think this
Gotta love Monday night football during the playoffs.
Yeah, I wish they did this game on Sunday night. But
Mhm.
okay. Yeah, we got
Agreed.
Prescott's Cowboys and Brady's Bucks.
The 12-5 Cowboys are the 5 seed, and they're traveling to Tampa Bay to take on the 8-9 Buccaneers.
This may be the last time we predict Brady in a game ever.
Brady might be heading to Fox.
Buccaneers.
He might be heading to Fox to call the games.
He very well may.
Or he could be heading to Vegas to join Josh McDaniels.
Or he could be heading to 2 other places. The Niners or the Titans. Both teams apparently are interested in going.
I also heard it's on the table for him to move to Jakarta and open up an orphanage.
Okay.
So there's also that.
It's a little too far.
Coco doesn't like that.
Raiders, Niners, and Titans. Now you scared Coco.
Oh, Coco.
So I think this is gonna be an ugly defensive game. Ugly.
I could
defensive sluggernaut. And I think it will be. I think the score will be 9-6 with a minute to go. And Brady will have the ball in his hands, down by 3, and I think they'll drive to win it 13-9.
Wow.
An ugly
The
game.
Buccaneers, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
With a playoff throw, and Brady will win against the Cowboys before getting blown out by the Eagles next week.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again for as long as I can say it. And I don't know how much longer I can say it, because I've already said it much longer than I ever thought I would, but in Brady, I trust. The Cowboys are the better team here. But the Buccaneers have that X factor. They have Tom Brady. And Tom Brady knows how to win football games. 7-0 versus the Cowboys. They are at home. And I agree. I think it's going to be a similar situation. But I see the Buccaneers coming out on top here. 21-18. Tom Brady advances
that many points
to the next round of the playoffs.
I don't see if that many points get scored. I don't see there's a chance they win. It needs to be like a 13-9 game. But okay, that's your opinion. Oh,
that's my opinion. And I'm sticking to it.
Okay. Next up, so in my predictions, next round would be the Niners and the Vikings, and then it's the Eagles and Bucks. The Eagles beat the Bucks, and the Niners beat the Vikings. I have the Niners going to the Super Bowl, and then Bills Bengals. I have the Bengals win that one. I think the Chiefs Chargers. I think the Chargers will upset the Chiefs, but I think the Bengals will beat that one.
Chargers.
Super Bowl,
if anyone could beat the Chiefs, it would be the Chargers.
Super Bowl is going to be Bengals Niners, which almost was the Super Bowl last year, but will be this year. And I think the Bengals win it.
Wow, Bengals win the whole kit and caboodle.
Yep.
I think Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills are on a revenge tour. I think they're really pissed off about last year, and I think they're going to do whatever it takes to make it happen this year. I'm going to go Bills over the 49ers to take it all.
Like 49ers are a lock to make it, but we'll see. They may lose to Seahawks.
They may. They may.
But I hope you guys enjoy this video.
I do as well.
Please.
Happy football. Happy playoffs. I can't believe another season is in the books.
Please
Unreal.
Subscribe. And
please subscribe. We're counting on you.
Yep.
You're our only hope, Obi-Wan.
And is there anything else to say?
I'm rooting
for the... Yeah. Bye.